Hi, my name is Miss Gentry. I'm the music teacher from Westover Hills Elementary, and I have some ideas for you on how you can have your very own family band night. So, we're going to look at some things that you may have at home that you can use to make musical instruments and how to use the musical instruments that your kids got from the school this year so you can play together and have fun. Sometimes it is really great just to kind of put away the written music and the printed music and to be spontaneous and create your own music. So let's get started here. First of all, with making some of your own instruments from things you may have at home. Now, Easter is just around the corner, so you might have some of these old eggs at home. All you need to do to make your own little shaker is to open them up, maybe put some rice in them, some peppercorns, some sand, some pebbles. You can experiment and see what different kind of sounds that you can make with them too. And even the smallest kids in your house can have fun playing along with the beats. Something else you might want to use, get a couple of spoons and you can keep a beat with your spoons. Our Quaver music program has a whole unit on how to play the spoons, so you could watch that and learn how to play those too. And you always have your good old pots and pans at home that you can use as a drum and keep the beat with the pots and pans here. Something else is a cup. If you saw Pitch Perfect, you saw how the singer there was able to keep a beat and to accompany herself singing just by using the cup for her rhythm and her musical instrument. So you can always do some work with a cup. So look around your house, see what you got that you can use to make some musical instruments. And if you don't have that, you always have body percussion. You have your two hands, you can snap, you can clap, you can stomp your feet, pat your legs, do things to keep the beat that way, using your body as a drum. Now, we also got some musical instruments from our schools too. And we don't have to just save them for music class. You can get them out and play them so you feel more comfortable when it does come time for learning, and you know how to use your instruments. So if you have a kindergartner or first grader, they got one of these. Some of them have the little ridges on here so they can play it like a gyro, or you can tap it this way and keep a beat. Just think you could sing a song and have your child keep a beat and accompany you with that. If you have a second grader, they got some of these wonderful plastic resonator bells. And you can look up some music from off YouTube so they can learn how to play simple piano songs on it, or they can create their own music using a pentatonic scale. And a pentatonic scale is a 5-tone scale. And the wonderful thing about it, it sounds good any way that you mix it up or play it. So these are the tones that you need on your resonator bells: C, D, E, G, and A. And if you want to take those out and play it, here's a simple trick that I do to do it. I just take out the B and the F, leave the rest in the box, and you can play them that way. You'll have two C's, but that's okay. They're basically the same tone. And you can play the resonator bells. Let your child experiment with them. Maybe you can give them a beat and they can play along with your beat. Try speeding it up and slowing it back down and see if they can follow you and stay with your lead, or let them take the lead and you follow with a percussion beat with it. So that's something you can do with the resonator bells. If you have a third or fourth grader, you know they got a recorder, and you may be really tired of hearing hot cross buns, but those are the only three notes they may know: B, A, and G. You don't have to stick with hot cross buns. You can mix those notes up and improvise and make your own type of solo too. Once again, you can give your child a beat with something and let them play along with you using those 3 notes. That's going to help them get a good tone and to get those fingerings really embedded into their fingers and to their brains too. So when it comes time to read music and play, they're going to sound better. They're going to feel more comfortable with the instrument too. Alrighty, and if you have a 5th grader, you know they got a ukulele. And I know some of my students have had some problems playing their ukulele and they're not getting them out to play during the week. So here's something you can do to encourage them. Have them just play open strings or not using their left hand, but just strumming. And have them just mix up their strings and see if they can create something. Maybe even playing 2 at a time. The more they play, the more comfortable they're going to get with where the strings are located and how to pluck the strings. And if they are starting to learn left hand, they can do things like just sliding up and down and let them create that way and give them a beat to play along with it. So they do have a connection there with the rhythm and being spontaneous, making up their own music. Another thing I'd like to show you, because you may have a piano in your home, or at least you can get a keyboard app on your phone or your computer, and you can play using that pentatonic scale again. On your piano, though, look at the black keys and only play on the black keys. Because any way that you play it, it's going to sound good. And you can even play a duet where one person plays up high and one person plays down low and kind of follow each other's lead and see what you can do to create your own music playing together like that. Those are some really fun activities to learn about improvisation, to express yourself through music, and to have that connection of playing together with somebody. So, if you would like to have a regular song to play, here's a song that I've been using with my students at Westover this year. They've learned to play their instruments with this song. They've also written a verse, and we've also been singing it and playing it together. It's called Little Liza Jane, and I'll give you a little accompaniment with my ukulele. Let me show you how it goes first, and then I'll show you how you can write a new verse to this. If you're playing a guitar or a ukulele, it's just a C chord. So if you're on that A string, press on the 3rd space or the 3rd fret there. Just like that. So you can make up your own rhythm with strumming. And the song goes like this. I got a gal in Baltimore, Eliza Jane. She's the one that I adore, Eliza Jane. Oh, Eliza, Eliza Jane. Oh, Eliza, Eliza Jane. So you see, I just played the C chord the whole time, so it was an easy song to play. Now, if you want to make up a new verse, all you have to do is change I know a, you can say boy, girl, dog, cat, gal, and tell me where they are. You can give a city or a state or another country. And then I usually echo with little eyes, Jane, then tell me a little bit about that person. Um, Maybe what they look like or what they have, and answer it with little Liza Jane. So think, I, Noah, and tell me where they are. Little Liza Jane, he or she is little Liza Jane. All right, so I'm going to sing it again for you. And I'm also going to sing a verse for you that one of my kindergartners actually wrote. So Her verse goes like this. I know a girl in New York City, little Liza Jane. She has a dog and a little kitty, little Liza Jane. All right, so I'll sing the original verse, the new verse, and then I'm going to leave room for you to sing in your own verse too. I know a girl in Baltimore, little Liza Jane. She's the one that I adore, little Liza Jane. Oh, Eliza, little Liza Jane. Oh, Eliza, little Liza Jane. I know a girl in New York City, little Liza Jane. She has a dog and a little kitty, little Liza Jane. Oh, Eliza, little Liza Jane. Oh, Eliza, little Liza Jane. Here you go. I know a little Liza Jane. Eliza Jane. Oh, Eliza, Eliza Jane. Oh, Eliza, Eliza Jane. All right. Well, I hope you give it a try. Make some music together this weekend. It is something that will help bring your family together, give you some unity, have some great times together, and make some memories. All right. I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.